Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling something that's literally reshaping digital media, perfecting AI anchor generation. If you've ever been frustrated by stiff, robotic AI avatars, you're in the right place. We're going to transform those rigid figures into photorealistic, broadcast-level masterworks. So why do so many AI avatars just look, well, robotic? We've all experienced that dreaded uncanny valley effect, right? You hit play and instantly something feels off. The movements are rigid, the voice is hollow, and boom, viewer trust is gone. You're no longer listening to the message, you're just staring at the weird plastic texture of the presenter's face.
But it really doesn't have to be that way. We're pulling the exact technical secrets directly from the Upgrade with AI implementation guide. This isn't just guesswork. It's a proven step-by-step roadmap for designing and deploying AI anchors that actually look and sound human. We're going to solve that uncanny valley problem for good.
Here's how we're breaking it down. First, the perfect avatar blueprint. Then, tailoring your AI anchor, followed by the 4-step workflow, and finally, the actual secrets to true realism. Let's jump in. Part 1. The perfect avatar blueprint. Think of this as the literal DNA for your high-quality avatars. To get those consistent, jaw-dropping results on platforms like HeyGen or Midjourney, you can't just type, "make me a news anchor." It doesn't work. You have to combine a specific 5-part modular formula. We're talking subject core, attire and styling, environment and background, lighting and framing, and technical specs. If you miss even one of these interlocking pieces, the AI starts guessing. And when the AI guesses, that's exactly when things get robotic. When we map these parameters out, you can see how ultra-specific you need to be to lock in that realism. For your subject core, you don't just say a woman, you say 30-year-old South Asian female anchor, neutral yet engaging expression. For attire, tailored royal blue blazer. The environment is a glass broadcast desk, and the lighting is 3-point studio lighting. Getting this exact is literally what separates amateur hour from pro-level production. Moving on to part 2, tailoring your AI anchor. Let's see how changing that exact blueprint completely alters the vibe. Say you're putting together a financial market update. Your formula needs a sharp charcoal gray suit and a sleek dark oak desk. Throw in some cinematic studio lighting and maybe some out-of-focus stock charts in the back. Automatically, you project this incredible sense of confidence and trustworthiness. Now contrast that with a breaking news setup. Here, you'd swap to a crimson-red blazer behind a curved glass desk. The environment becomes a brightly lit, high-tech newsroom. Add dramatic 3-point studio lighting, and boom, you've instantly manufactured a high-stakes sense of urgency. For tech and innovation reporting, we flip the script entirely. Picture a minimalist avatar in a futuristic studio. You'd specify volumetric lighting and a cyberpunk corporate aesthetic to really nail that cutting-edge, tech-forward vibe. It's the exact same 5-part DNA formula, just expressing completely different genes. All right, part 3, the 4-step workflow. Now that we have our prompt DNA, let's hit the assembly line. This production pipeline is a strict sequential process. You really can't skip around here. It goes step 1, script and voice. Step 2, visual generation. Step 3, lip sync. And step 4, post-editing. Let's uncover the secrets hidden inside these steps. In step 1, using tools like 11 Labs, it's all about how you handle the text and settings. You want to use structured punctuation to naturally guide the pacing. But the real secret sauce? Adjusting your stability and clarity settings. If it's a news broadcast, keep stability higher for an authoritative tone. For a narrative, lower it down for more expression. Tweaking these specific dials is how you actively kill off those robotic tones. Then in steps 3 and 4, everything comes together. You upload your assets to a platform like HeyGen or Veed for lip syncing, but step 4 is absolutely make or break, post-editing in a tool like InVideo AI. You cannot just publish the raw AI render. You literally have to layer in B-roll, lower thirds, and background music. Why? Because layering expertly disguises those tiny, awkward AI micro-expressions. It totally sells the illusion. Which brings us to part 4, secrets to true realism. These are the pro-level illusionist tricks. Here's a wild, highly counterintuitive fact right from the guide. Stop using the words hyper-realistic or photorealistic. Sounds crazy, right? But in modern models like Midjourney V6, using those exact words actually backfires. Over-stylizing the prompt makes the AI overcompensate, giving you this synthetic, plastic, heavily filtered nightmare. Instead, and this is a real game changer, describe the actual physical camera gear a human director would use on set. Say shot on 35mm lens or broadcast lighting. By forcing the AI to simulate real-world hardware, you totally bypass that artificial smoothness and get a vastly superior, gritty, lifelike image. But if you remember nothing else, remember this: the mouth-closed rule. When generating your initial visual avatar, the subject must be looking right at the camera with their mouth completely closed. If your source image shows even a tiny hint of an open smile or teeth, the lip sync algorithm will completely warp and distort the face when it tries to animate. Always, always keep the mouth closed on the source image. You also have to perfectly align your prop's framing words to your aspect ratio. The AI needs that spatial context. If you're generating for a 16:9 YouTube landscape, use words like wide broadcast desk. But if you're building for a vertical 9:16 TikTok reel, a wide desk will just confuse the system. Swap it for vertical-friendly terms like standing media reporter or upper body framing. So, we've decoded the 5-part prompt DNA, explored aesthetic tailoring, walked the 4-step assembly line, and revealed the absolute best practices for flawless realism. With these technical secrets firmly in your toolkit, ask yourself, how are you going to use this high-fidelity AI pipeline to reshape the future of your own digital media? The uncanny valley is officially closed, folks. Time to go build. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.